Lie down onto your back in Supta Baddha Konasana. So always a good idea at the beginning of class to just open up, relax, and allow the body to prepare for what's about to happen. So we're just going to take this Baddha Konasana position, soles of the feet together, knees wide apart, and then you'll take your arms open at your side. So like we get all this tension in the shoulders and in the neck, and if we can allow ourselves just to open up the beginning of the practice, this is going to help so that when we go to stand up, we're more upright, we're more open. When we go to do all the poses, we're not hunched over and building strength in the wrong places. So always when you're posed, you want to make sure that the posture is good so that you're building strength in the right place. So that's what we're just going to do here, just relaxing, giving the body an opportunity to open up. Close your eyes for a moment, go inward, and connect to your breath. So just taking a moment to shift gears, feel the belly rise and fall with your breath. And any places in your body where it feels like you're resisting this position, allow that inner resistance to just drop. Then open your eyes, but keep your gaze soft, like it doesn't matter what you're looking at. This is your drishti, your yoga gaze. Then bring your knees together, wiggle your feet out the width of your mat, and as you inhale, reach your right knee over towards your left big toe. So we're just going to internally and externally rotate the legs and the arms. And as you exhale, take the legs all the way to the other side and internally rotate your arms like this. And just keep the shoulders and the neck relaxed. Inhale, change sides. And you can even look over to the side. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, change sides. Exhale, change sides. Then keep the arms internally rotated. Inhale, change sides with just the legs. And exhale, change sides with both. Then come back to center. Take your arms straight up to the ceiling. Hook your hands, clasp them. Spread your shoulder blades on your back and try to reach your knuckles up to the ceiling. And then draw your shoulder blades onto your back. Retract the shoulder blades. And then bring your shoulder blades right into neutral position. Change the interlock. And as you inhale, start to let the arms fall back without your inner shoulder blades coming up around your ears. The middle tailbone lengthens out of the back. And the back ribs right underneath the blades, they stay down on the mat. They don't lift up. Exhale your arms back up. And inhale, slowly reach back. Exhale your arms back up. Then open up your arms to the side. One leg at a time, bring the legs up into tabletop position. Keep your middle tailbone grounded down so your lower back stays long. It's going to make sure that you use your ab muscles right. Then slowly lower your right leg without your lower back lifting. Keep lengthening your spine. So start to fire the muscles of your spine, wake them up. And then slowly lower the left leg. Nice and smooth. And back up. Then slowly stretch the right leg forward, straight out. Lower it halfway. And bring your leg back up. Slowly stretch the left leg forward. Lower it halfway. And back up. Then take both arms up. Without your ribs or your hips twisting, stretch your right leg forward and down as the left arm reaches back. Now grow your spine longer as you're reaching and inhale. Exhale, back up. Inhale, change sides. Exhale, back up. Inhale, change sides. Exhale, back up. Inhale, change sides. Exhale, back up. Crunch up to your knees. Tuck your abs in strong. Then keeping your abs in tight, especially your low abs pulled in, stretch the right leg forward. Don't let your low abs follow. Lower that leg halfway. Crunch up one more inch. Oh, geez, kind of hard. Bring your leg back up. Stretch your left leg forward and lower slow. Keep your abs in tight. Crunch up one more inch. Back up. One more time. Right leg forward. Abs pull in as the leg goes out. Don't let your lower belly follow. Open up through the toe mounds. Back up. Left leg forward, lower, keep those abs in. Back up. And lower yourself down. Hug your right knee into your chest. Stretch the left leg out. Change legs, hug your left knee in, and stretch your right leg out. Hug both knees into your chest, roll up to seated, and then come onto your hands and your knees. Round your back and look back at your navel. Inhale, arch your back, wheel your chest forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, come into neutral. Then roll onto the outside, roll onto your side with your left hand and your left knee down. Open up and take your right arm straight up to the ceiling. So again, we want to make sure that we're strengthening the right muscles here. Your left shoulder will want to turn in. Instead, roll your left inner shoulder forward so that the left chest is open. Then, without the chest closing or without your spine rounding, stretch your left leg out behind your right. Can you feel the shoulder wanting to turn in? Roll it back open again. Draw your navel up, lengthen your tailbone to your heels. Hold here for 5 breaths. Make sure that your elbow isn't locked and stretch down through your middle 3 knuckles. Firm your legs, firm your glutes. And nice and smooth, slowly bring your right hand down and bring your right knee down. So we're setting the knee down just so we can feel the right muscles turn on. Spin the inner arm, open your chest, stay long, keep the crown of the head back in line with your tail. And then without rounding over, stretch your right leg out behind your left. 5 breaths here. Reach down through the middle 3 knuckles. Breathe. Squeeze your leg muscles. Firm your buttocks to your heels. And slowly with control, come into plank pose. So now in plank, root those middle 3 knuckles, spin both inner arms forward, but lift your inner thighs and your navel away from the floor as those inner arms turn. Because the more that you open your chest, the more you're going to want to dip to the floor. Don't do the worm though, you're in a plank. So keep your middle lifted, stretch those middle 3 knuckles. Stay with it, you're almost done. Don't give up. Now if you want more challenge, raise your right leg 1 inch, but squeeze those leg muscles, squeeze the buns. Change legs, left leg up 1 inch. You're almost there, stay with it. Blades on the back, sternum open. Set that foot down, great job. Set your knees down and stretch back to child's pose. All right, then come back up onto your hands and your knees. Lie down onto your belly. And on your belly, stretch your arms straight back behind you. Turn your biceps and your thumbs out. Press the tops of the feet down and watch, lift the kneecaps away from the floor. Inner knees plug up towards the hips. Spin from the base of your butt cheek down to the floor. So like right here where the bottom butt meets your, what's that thing called? The hamstring. Start to broaden instead of contracting. And then suck the navel up to your heart and get the chest to reach even further forward. Like you're trying to get as long as you can. You're waking up all the spine muscles that normally are hunched over. Then keep this and stretch the arms straight out to the side. Keep lengthening. And then stretch the arms straight out in front of you. Let me move these blocks so you can see. Up onto the fingertips here. Now without the hips twisting, raise your right leg 1 inch. Spin the inner thigh so that that butt cheek keeps broadening at the bottom. And then raise your left arm without the upper trap coming up in your ear. Change sides. Left leg up 1 inch, navel up, right arm up 1 inch. Lengthen through the central axis through the core of your spine. And change legs and arms. Change sides. Change sides. Then press the feet down, slide the hands back by your side ribs, turn the inner elbows back and broaden the upper chest. Draw from the sides of the lower belly in, narrow there, and up to your heart. And then roll up into up dog. And stretch back to down dog. Now in down dog today, I'm either going to be modifying on my knees or have my hands on the blocks so I'm still protecting that shoulder. It's almost all the way better. But you can do the full down dog at home. I just had a little slam on the skateboard, so should be ready to go in a couple more weeks. But today I'll be showing on the blocks. So I have my thumbs on the insides of the blocks, fingers on the outside. This is actually a great modification if you have really tight shoulders or really tight hamstrings, so that you can get the movement back away from your wrist instead of like, this is many down dogs that I see from beginners where the hamstrings are so tight that it pulls you towards your hands. So we want to get the spine to get elongated. So I'm showing here with the knees bent, trying to reach the hips up and away, like you're lengthening your tailbone. And then from the tailbone, if the tailbone tucks under, it pulls the whole spine. So instead, like the middle of your tail, you're trying to reach it up and away from your wrist so that the middle spine can move in. And then let your head drop. Good, then walk your feet all the way up to the front of your mat. And with a little bend in your knees, let your navel draw in and fold forward. Then slowly roll yourself up to stand. Press into the heel bones, one vertebra at a time. Head and neck, last thing to come up. And stand tall. Who should I look at right now? Oh, okay, still looking at you, good. So stand up straight and tall. Join your palms together. And feel your weight press into your heels so that you're balanced over your ankles. Okay, now keeping the pressure in the heels, take the middle of your tailbone forward, the middle of your upper spine, and right at the base of your neck right here. Take that all forward as your inner groins and thighs release back. Make sure that you can still breathe while you're doing those actions. And just feel how much more awake this mountain pose is than the way that I normally stand. It feels a lot different. Open your arms to your side, open your eyes, and let's salute the sun a couple times. Inhale your arms out to the side, externally rotate your arms, and raise them all the way up. Inner arm bones plug in as you stretch the muscles long. Little bend in your knees as you tip forward. Round your head towards your legs. Inhale, flat back. Now in this flat back, I want you to bend the knees until you can get the whole spine to lengthen. From the middle tail, feed length into the middle upper spine. Draw your navel up. And then step your left foot back into a lunge. Lower your left knee down. Lift from your belly, raise your arms up. Stretch back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up from the inner thigh. Stay even on your hands. Shift into plank, pull your knee up. Step your foot all the way up to your thumb. Lower your back knee. Lift your belly, plug your navel in and raise your arms up. And stretch down through that back shin as you reach past your fingertips. Activate all the fingers. Good. Exhale, Uttanasana. Curl your back toes under. Step forward. And fold forward. And then with a little bend in the knees, lift your belly. Reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, externally rotate your arms and reach. And exhale right back into the swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen yourself out. Step your right leg back into a lunge and lower your knee down. Plug your navel in, inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, stretch back. Inhale, right leg up from the inner thigh. Shift in the plank pose, pull your knee up and step your foot all the way up. Lower your back knee down. Press down to the top of the foot, plug the navel in, as you stretch all the fingers, the pinky and ring finger, they want to be dull. So activate from the tricep through there. Exhale, Uttanasana, step forward. Keep your right hip tracking with your ankle as you step up. Then with a little bend in the knees, lift your belly, come all the way up. Then exhale, hands to your sides, Samastiti. Modified Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, chair pose. Bend knees, sit back. Press your heels, fire the leg muscles, wake up the arms. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, elongate, feed the tailbone into the middle spine. Exhale, one leg at a time, step back to down dog. Then step your right foot all the way up to your right thumb. Set your back heel down on its side. Forgot I don't have to mirror. Okay, so used to mirroring for group class. Okay, so keep that hip pinned in, reach your back heel, then lift your belly, come all the way up through the midline. The back heel is reaching, lift through the front of the pelvis, and wake up through the pinky fingers again. Exhale, downward facing dog, stretch back. Then step the left foot all the way up, turn your back heel, anchor that heel bone, pin your left hip in, so strong outer hip will help your core. Then lift your belly, come right up through the midline. Don't let that hip swing out to the side. Good, downward facing dog, stretch back. Then inhale into plank pose. Shoulders over your wrist. Nice long spine, inner thighs, navel up. Lift the right leg up an inch and pull your knee up to your chest without rounding your spine. Reach your chest forward. Change legs. Left leg up an inch. Without rounding, pull that left knee up. Stretch it back. Lie down onto your belly. Inhale into cobra pose. Stretch your chest forward. Exhale, lower down. Press up into plank pose. And stretch back to down dog. Look between your hands. Step walker, hop up to the top. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sit your hips back, arms up. Press all the way up to stand, arms to your side, Samastiti. Now step your right foot back about 4 feet and parallel your feet. Set up your blocks behind your heels. If you like blocks for standing poses. Spread your arms out and check to see that your outer feet are wrist width apart. Then turn your left toes in slightly, turn your right leg all the way out. And as you open up through your left chest, shoulder, and anchor your back heel, your left heel, start to bend your right knee towards 90 degrees. Look over your right middle finger. Then keeping your back heel bone anchored, bring your forearm down onto your thigh. Put your left hand on your hip and stretch from your hip down into your heel. Turn your right thigh bone all the way out. Plug your navel up and reach your left arm all the way over your ear. Breathe. Let the breath keep flowing evenly in and out through your nose. Inhale, come back up. Turn your feet to the other side. Bend your left knee. Oh, but keep your back heel bone anchored. Right chest open through the reach of your right arm as you start to bend the left knee towards 90 degrees. So as you hold, just feel the heat building in your body. And feel how the muscles can start to lengthen more as the heat builds as you hold in the pose. So like when you first go into it, you don't have to go your deepest. Allow the process to happen for the body, the muscles to warm up, to take you deeper. Then bring your left forearm down onto your thigh, hand on your hip. Connect from the hip into the heel. Turn this left thigh all the way out, so center, ankle, knee, and hip are tracking. Then stretch your right arm all the way over your ear. Breathe into where you feel the stretch. Then inhale, come back up, warrior two. Straighten your left leg, turn your left toes in so your feet are parallel. Clasp your hands behind your back, turn your shoulders back, open up your chest, and fold forward in between your legs. Then set the fingertips down onto the floor. Inhale, flat back, stretch your chest, forward, and get a concave upper back. So try to take that tailbone like you're plugging from the middle tail up into the upper spine, middle upper spine. And exhale, fold deeper. Hands down, head down. Inhale, flat back, come up onto your fingertips. Exhale, hands to your hips. Press down into your feet, come all the way up to stand. Turn your left foot out and step all the way up to the top of your mat. We didn't use the blocks. Okay. You might need them for the next thing. Inhale into chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, lengthen out. Step back one leg at a time into down dog, or take a vinyasa. Do chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Step your right foot, warrior two. Do a little flow here. Come on up. Then from warrior two, straighten your right leg and reach out over it. Put your hand down onto the blocker on the floor. Elongate your spine straight out towards the wall your crown of your head's pointing to. And as you do that, turn your right inner thigh forward. Breathe. Just like in side plank, that right inner shoulder rolls forward, the chest is open. Now bring your left hand to your hip. Keep your right chest open, bend your right knee, and as smooth as you can, slide the hand a foot in front of your foot and step up. So we're looking to get the spine long again in this position instead of rounding towards the floor. To help, your right outer butt will turn on. That'll help to support the length of the lumbar. Open up the right shoulder chest again and feel, you could feel if you bring your thumb to your tail that the tailbone is pointed towards the back heel and feeding up into the upper spine at the same time. Then turn your chest, take your left arm up. Activate through your left foot, like you're reaching in through the heel into a wall. Then bend your right knee and as smooth as you can, slide back to triangle. If you have some difficulty with that pose, you can do it with your back against the wall. That'll help to train your body to open up so you don't close as soon as you go to stand. Then bring your left hand down, spin your back heel up. Breathe and step back to down dog. If you'd like to build upper body strength, add a vinyasa. Shift into plank, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From down dog, step your left foot all the way up in between your hands. Spin your back heel down, angle the toes in, warrior two. Make sure that the feet are lined up heel to ankle. Then straighten your left leg. And as you turn the left inner thigh forward, start to reach out and place your hand down onto the block or floor or shin, whatever you like. Roll the left inner arm forward, spin the chest open, and breathe into where you feel the sticky spots in the body. And you might notice like sometimes a little different from side to side. Like on this side, I feel feel this like really intense stretch in this part of my hip. I don't feel it on the other side. So just be aware of the inconsistencies from side to side. Then bend your knee, hand to your hip, keeping your left chest open. Slide your back foot in, slide the hand and foot in front of your foot, and raise the back leg up. So first we're using the limbs and the muscles in the periphery of the spine to help to get the spine to lengthen. So the outer left hip will firm so that the hip is balanced over the ankle, so that you can feed length into your lumbar. And at the same time, elongate through the tail, through your back heel. Drive through the back heel like it's reaching into a wall. Turn your chest and take your arm up once you're steady. Bend your left knee, and as smooth as you can, slide back into triangle. Open up. Bring your right hand down. Then step back to down dog, or take a vinyasa. Step into plank, lower slow chaturanga as you exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. From down dog, look in between your hands, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Come all the way up to stand. Here's where your strap's gonna come in handy. So have your strap close by. Bring your right heel up onto your left inner thigh for a tree pose. Then join your palms together. Maybe I should just face you so you can see me. So take this right heel up onto my left inner thigh, palms together. All right, then interlock your fingers, right index finger on top, knuckles up on top of your head, let your inner shoulder blades drop down, and then raise your arms up. Bring your arms back down, lower your leg down. Change sides. Left heel up onto your right inner thigh. Interlock left index finger up on top of the right, hands up on top of your head. Let your inner shoulder blades release out of your ears. And as the inner arm bone plugs into the socket, stretch your arm muscles long through the reach of your fingers. Bring your arms back down and lower your leg down. So just establishing balance through the tree. Now let's try a little trickier balance position. So I'm gonna be holding the big toe, but you might wanna hold a strap instead. So I take my right leg up and I hook the big toe, the leg to the side. If that's too much, you could just strap your foot like this. Maybe I'll just show the strap so you can see what it's like. All right, so stand tall with your leg strapped or holding your big toe. And then this is the priority leg. So keep the left leg straight and your spine erect as you start to stretch your right leg out to the side. Try not to lean off to the side or almost fall like I'm doing. And press through your left heel as you stand tall. Breathe. Rebend your knee. Set your foot down. Stand tall and mountain. Let's try the other side. So take the big toe and stand tall, or strap your foot. Right hand on your hip. Keep your right thigh back and stay tall up over your right ankle, and then start to open the left leg out to the side. Remember, this is the priority, from the right leg up through the spine. So if this left leg doesn't go all the way straight, no worries. And then it's usually a good idea to breathe too. Make sure you're doing that. Lower your leg down and release. Very loud. Okay, now cross your right ankle over your left knee. It's the balance challenge this week apparently. Bring your palms together and slowly start to sit back like you're sitting in a chair pose. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Maybe even tap your elbows to your shin. pull your spine long if you get those elbows to tap. Sit your buns back a little deeper, but keep this right foot flexed like it's up against the wall. The last part, if you want to go even deeper, set the fingertips down and let the head drop. And then come back up to stand. Other side. Cross your left ankle just above your right knee. Hands to prayer. Start to sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Maybe you can tip a little further forward and tap the elbows to the shin. If you get the elbows to tap, then pull your spine long. Like if you looked in a side mirror, you should have a flat back. Flex your left foot. Then if you want to go even deeper, set the fingertips down and let the back of the head drop. And come back up to stand. Whew, that is quite an outer hip experience there. Okay. And glute. Come on up to stand. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back to down dog or take a vinyasa. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. From down dog, look in between your hands and hop to seated. Come into boat pose. Bring your knees up, pull your low abs in. Stretch your arms forward. Then keeping your tailbone and sit bones balanced in between them, without letting the back of the spine sink, see if you can lift the legs up. Then slowly come onto your sacrum, grip your abs, open up your toe mounds, and come back up. And lower down onto your sacrum, Ardha Navasana. And come back up. And lower to your sacrum. Ardha Navasana, hold. Take your right leg up. Bring your hands up and over to the outside of your ankle. Change sides, hands up and over to the outside of the left ankle. Take both legs up, big finish here. Hands behind your ears, lower the head for a breath. Cross your right ankle over your left. Squeeze in and lift your hips up. And then crunch up to your knees and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, change the cross, lift your hips back up. And crunch up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower yourself down. Oh my gosh. Whew. Open your arms out to the side. Then just let the knees twist over to the left. And if you want to intensify the stretch, you can cross your left ankle to the outside of your right knee. And then come back to center, change sides, let the knees just swivel over to the right. And if you want to intensify the stretch, cross your left ankle on the outside of your right knee. And keep breathing your tailbone long out of your back, so that the lower back doesn't overarch as you're here. Doesn't this feel so great after doing all that ab work? All right, hug your knees in, roll yourself up to seated, and we're gonna just do a little preparation for Pincha Mayurasana, the forearm balance. So we're just gonna activate the muscles in your arms. So come onto your elbows. And if you wanna keep yourself honest, you can put a block in between your hands. Make sure that your hands don't come any closer to the block. So the elbows are in line with the center shoulders, fingers pointing straight ahead. Now draw your low abs in, curl your toes under, and start to lift into down dog on your forearms. But keep rolling the inner shoulders to the outer shoulders. Keep lifting your hips up. Stretch through the inner forearms forward. Turn the triceps back. And then walk into plank on your forearms. And hold for 10, 9, 8. Don't let the hands roll in. Keep sending the inner forearms, index fingers forward. Lift your navel, inner thighs. Squeeze your buttock down. And lower your hips down. Was that enough counts? I hope it was. Whew. Roll the chest open. And bend your right knee. But keep lengthening through your tail out of your back. And if you'd like to add on here, reach back with your hand for your foot or your ankle. And if you're more flexible, you can even bring a heel to your outer hip. Release. Change sides. Good, release that. Lower your chest down. Stretch up onto your hands and your knees. And back to child's. And then lie down onto your back. And we're going to practice bridge pose or Urdhva Dhanurasana. So bring your heels close to your buttock, feet hip distance apart, lift your hips up, and roll up onto the tops of your shoulders. Stay here, or position your hands next to your ears, and stretch the hands evenly into the mat, turn the elbows in. Stay there, or lift up onto your head, and then straight up. And lower yourself down, whichever variation you're doing. Take a breath. And go back up. Bridge, or hands by ears, or full Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow. Lower your hips back down. Take a breath. Then take your strap one more time. And take your right foot straight up in the strap. And stretch your left leg out along the floor. Let the right hip release evenly out of your back along with your left hip. And bend your knee, change sides. Take your left leg towards straight up in the strap and stretch your right leg out. Now adding on this round, take both sides of the strap into the right hand. As the left hip crease releases out of your lower back, bring the foot over to the right until it aligns with your shoulder. And then see if you can bring it closer towards your shoulder while putting your left thumb at your hip crease to keep the hip crease releasing from the chest. Open up through the big toe mound and the outer knee. It's a really great stretch for the outer leg. And then bend your knee, change sides, take your right leg straight up, both sides of the strap in your left hand, and start to take the leg over to the left as you remind this hip crease to release out of your back. And then release that. Good, hug both knees into your chest. I feel like it's getting about that time. Let the back spread and release. You can even wiggle side to side a little across your lower back. And then finishing pose here, you'll take happy baby, reach onto the insides of the knees, grab a hold of the outsides of the feet. Good, then release that, set your feet down. All right, so today before you relax in Shavasana, First, adjust your shoulder blades. Set your shoulder blades onto your back like that, and then stretch your hips out of your lower back. Turn your palms up at your side so that they're resting on the middle finger knuckle, so turn them out enough. And then stretch your legs out and let the body drop. So as you're relaxing here, now that the movement of the body has stopped, you might start to get drawn up into the content of the mind, the movement of the mind. So continue to disentangle from the movement of the mind by staying with the breath. And observe the sensation in the body, the energetic flow in the body. And when you notice yourself getting pulled back up into the movement of the mind, no worries, just let it come, let it go. And gently bend your knees. Roll over to your right side. And press yourself up to seated. Sit up straight and tall for just a moment. And with your eyes closed, notice the shift that comes at the end of your practice. Notice how good you feel. Observe the quality of the breath. Quality of the mind. Then bring your palms together. Thank you. Namaste.